Thanks for joining us. A road in Tracy ruined after a pond breach triggers an evacuation warning. Highway 99 shut down for a second night as crews work to get water off the roads here. And passengers trapped in the Bay Area after a landslide crashes into a train. We're continuing to feel the impact across the region from recent storms. We did have a break from the rain today, but residents in San Joaquin County are really feeling the impacts. Tonight, crews are working to repair the damage. Right now, Highway 99 in Acampo remains closed due to flooding, while an evacuation warning has now been lifted in Tracy after water breached a pond. That's where we find KCRA 3's Melanie Wingo live tonight. And Melanie, what are the conditions like right now?
Well, it's pretty calm right now, but a half-mile stretch of Casson Road here in Tracy is closed, and for very good reason. About 100 yards down this way from where I'm standing, the road has collapsed. So earlier in the evening, we got an escort in from authorities to take a close-up look at the scope of the damage. Flooding fears for people living near massive retention ponds in Tracy as one of those ponds fails.
It washed out the culvert, and so the roadway is no longer there.
Casson Road now down to a sliver of asphalt where that culvert gave way and water from the retention pond came gushing under.
It's probably about a 30 to 40 foot washout underneath the roadway.
The water initially flowing right toward the San Joaquin River Club, a community the South County Fire Chief says is home to about 1,000 residents, a third of whom received evacuation warnings.
About 100 of the homes out of the 300 were actually under an evacuation warning based upon where we believe the flooding would occur.
The evacuation warning now lifted after an emergency response team got right to work, trying to stop that heavy flow of water. Workers spent much of the evening doing just this, taking dump truck load after dump truck load of rock and having an excavator put it in place as a means of stopping further erosion. So far, the fix seems to be working, but the crew's work is far from over. The activity happening here, the fire chief says, will keep the road closed for days.
We have a lot of road closures, and people go around the road closures,
making it vital for people to heed road closure signs.
If you go beyond these barriers, you could end up in the ravine and you could end up in the pond.
So the bulk of the work today was about stopping that flow of water from the retention pond and then through that open area underneath the road. Once workers are sure that that hold will stay in place, then the work will happen on fixing the road itself. In the meantime, I should pass along, according to the fire chief, no homes were flooded out as a result of all of that water gushing through the washed out culvert. Reporting live in Tracy tonight, Melanie Wingo, KCRA 3 News.
All of that is going to be quite the process. Melanie, thank you. Further north in Acampo, Caltrans says it still has no idea when Highway 99 will reopen. Livecopter 3 was flying over the flooded area earlier tonight. Crews are out there working to clear out water that flowed onto the road here. You can see a long line of traffic with people having to get off the highway. Drivers are asked to stay away from flooded roads, especially on Highway 99, until they are deemed safe to reopen.
Emergency crews continue to evacuate residents in nearby flooded communities. Dozens of homes are surrounded by knee-deep water. Some residents are being taken to shelters while others are staying in nearby hotels. 2 Lodi Unified schools in Acampo will remain closed tomorrow due to flooding. Lodi Unified staff say both Houston School and Joe Cerna Charter School are dealing with flooding on campus. The schools are right next to each other, and once the water recedes, staff will check out the damage there and come up with a plan to reopen the school safely. All other Lodi Unified schools will be in session tomorrow.
The evacuation warning and order for Crow's Landing area in Stanislaus County has been lifted now. This is around Highway 33 and Crow's Landing Road. County emergency crews say some roads in this area do remain closed, so people who live in this area may need to find detours to get back to their homes. Now, during this latest round of winter weather, and really on top of all the storm systems we've seen so far this year, one condo complex in Sacramento County has had no hot water the entire time. Residents say the issue has gone on for nearly 3 weeks.
In a KCRA 3 exclusive tonight, Orko Mana asks those in charge what the problem is and when it'll be fixed.
This was the most recent break as of Friday.
Erin Kennedy shows KCRA3 what she says is a water main break at her Sacramento County condo complex. It's one of several spots at Alicante Villas that's been dug up.
They've just got metal plates down covering the holes.
Kennedy says because of the pipe problems around the property, all residents have been without consistent hot water since December 29th.
We're just a community in chaos at this point.
KCRA3 has confirmed with the Alicante Villas HOA board, which is in charge of the hot water, that all 162 units are dealing with this, adding that the complex has an older, centralized pipe system.
It's a complete inconvenience. We can't do laundry, we can't shower regularly, we have to boil water to bathe, boil water to wash dishes.
Resident Itzel Perez is doing those everyday tasks at her mom's house.
It's just been sleep deprivation, I'll be honest, some depression, because it just doesn't feel like a place where I'm comfortable anymore.
The Alicante Villas HOA board says they've had similar issues before, but this time, even though pipes are being fixed and the hot water comes back for a short time, more pipes are breaking, so the problem returns. That's why it's unclear when the current problem will be fixed. The board sent a statement to KCRA3 saying in part, quote, the board is currently obtaining estimates to rehabilitate or replace the current hot water system. As this process proceeds, the board is installing a separate hot water heater in the community gym for hot showers during any interruptions of service.
We've contacted them about compensation.
I also raised that question, and a board member tells me they have no plans to compensate residents because their focus is on fixing the issue, and they've already spent tens of thousands of dollars on it.
I've gone to a hotel. Some of my neighbors are staying at extended stays at their own expense at this point.
Some property owners here at Alicante Villas tell us if the problem is not fixed soon, they're planning to take legal action. Reporting in Sacramento County, Orca Manna, KCRA3 News.
The Alicante HOA board tells us that over the past 18 months, the hot water plumbing system at the property has had 3 brief interruptions, but the board worked with contractors to restore service within 36 hours. That's why they say this latest pipe problem is out of the ordinary.
Now to the latest impacts from the recent snow, and right now more than 2,500 people are without power in El Dorado County. You can see this outage map right here. Some of the reasons given include trees contact with wires, broken poles, and just storm. There were more than 30 outages across the county. And the power outages, along with all the snow, canceled classes in the Camino Union School District. Maintenance crews say they've had their work really cut out for them.
Definitely Sierra cement type snow too. Started as rain and turned into snow, so it's heavy.
No word yet on whether students will be back in class tomorrow.
Search crews were back out today looking for a missing 5-year-old Kyle Doan. He was swept away in floodwaters in San Miguel last week. The San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office says deputies were in and around San Marcos Creek and the Salinas River. They say water levels have dropped, allowing both ground and dive teams to search more areas. Search and rescue canines were also out there today. Deputies expect to continue the search efforts this week. Now to a mudslide that left more than 230 people stuck on a train in Alameda County this morning.
This is a scary situation. This is video from inside the train. Look, taken by a passenger here. This was in Niles Canyon. You see all those branches right up against the window. Zach Fuentes spoke with passengers after the 4-hour ordeal finally ended.
I'm just disgusted because I just wasted a whole day. Sitting on that train, and potentially, we could have been in jeopardy.
After a series of storms, many on the ACE-05 train were hoping that a day free of rain would bring some normalcy. Instead, their commute was brought to an hours-long standstill thanks to this mudslide.
You can hear the bump of the rocks in the train. That's so scary.
The morning interruption happened just off of Niles Canyon Road in Sunol between the Pleasanton and Fremont stations.
This side, Niles Canyon, this has been an area that's been very impacted by the floods and the storms within the last couple of weeks.
Niles Canyon Road only recently opening following a previous slide. ACE says the morning's events that once again closed the road and halted the train happened around 8:20. That's when the train carrying more than 220 people encountered the mudslide and brought their commute to a stop.
I usually take a nap in the morning on the way because it's early, and All I heard was a loud noise and felt a little rumble.
Ace says Union Pacific owns the tracks the train was on and sent a crew out to clean up the mudslide and inspect the safety of the tracks. In the meantime, afternoon service to other trains was also impacted, while a rescue train was brought to the stranded passengers who would later transfer to buses.
I'm going to work, but I'm going home now. So I'm gonna work from home.
Ace says they'd been working with the Rail Commission and Union Pacific to form alternate plans for passengers who use the other trains.
It's unfortunate, but I think the real fortunate part of this is that we're not experiencing, any.
Still, even that positive note wasn't enough to change the moods of frustrated passengers and bring back the time they lost.
I'm taking a day vacation because, it's a wasted day thanks to Ace.
Zach Fuentes reporting the train is expected to be restored tomorrow morning. In San Francisco, the rainfall during New Year's flooded an auto repair business, damaging dozens of high-end vehicles. You can see Teslas, Porsches, and some vintage cars, too. The owner of Alioto's Garage says the employees tried to get as many cars as they could to higher ground. He believes clogged catch basins led to the flood.
Water to go, and then it ended up rising on the streets and pushing in and breaking our metal roll-up doors.
The city's Public Utilities Commission has not released the exact reason, but they do say it was not due to clogged catch basins. The garage owner says the cars are covered by insurance, but he is trying to get reimbursed by the city for damage to his business.